we too nice. Like, we too nice.
We can be until something happens.
Yeah.
Either you finally meet that one person who f you over so bad it changes you, or it's some type of event or experience or whatever. I think it'd be that one thing that you can say like this happened, and after that I was completely different.
See it, I like it, I want it, I got it. I charge my crystals in a full moon. I want it, I got it.
I get everything I want because I attract.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Virgo Therapy, and we are now in session.
In today's session, we're going to be discussing why is it so hard for Virgos to trust.
I think it's hard for us to trust because I feel like on a daily basis we analyzing. Like, we analyzing people that we're not even dealing with. There's people we come across in open space, open areas we looking at and analyzing, like, all right, what made that person do that? Or why is this person acting? We do that. So especially when we get with somebody or get in a relationship, it's like we already aware of certain things that a person is capable of doing. So we that's why I don't trust nobody, because it just be like people do dumb stuff.
They do. I think Virgos don't trust because they're scary. I think Virgos are scary people. Like, we're scared of new people. We're scared of people we don't really know, because we haven't, like Naya said, we haven't analyzed you enough to know what your moves would be. But I think we're really nervous about being hurt, being played, being taken advantage of, all the bad things. Virgos are very, very cautious. That's why they're slow to trust anything, all things, I think.
Yeah, and I think that's why we don't just jump into relationships, because it's like, hold on, wait, I need to scope out a few things first before we take this anywhere.
Yeah.
But I think just the way our minds is wired, it makes us just, not trust people, because most people aren't trustworthy for real. So we don't play that. You're not about to come in here and be breaking our heart and breaking us down. We was just on our peaceful journey and all that. We're not doing it.
Yeah. Well, let's think about it, right? So, can you remember you as a child, a Virgo child? I know me as a Virgo child, right? Virgo children are normally I'm not going to say, every Virgo child is this way, because of course, the placements, you might got other like signs or whatever. But for majority of Virgo children, they're more quiet children. They're normally shy. They're soft. They're probably sensitive. So it's really, really easy when you think of that type of makeup and that type of characteristic for anyone. They're normally the people who are afraid to trust because they've been hurt already. You know what I'm saying? They've already been hurt. So whether it be like your mom, your siblings, your family, your teacher, whomever, we depend on those people to speak up for us, to come through for us. And we weren't very vocal. Like, a Virgo ain't gonna, protest a lot. They're normally gonna go with the flow of things because they don't want to hurt their mom's feelings. They don't want to do that. It's later in life that we own our voice, and then now we mean, but it's because we trusted people to be there for us, and they weren't.
Yeah, and to protect us. And it's just like they just allow things to take place. But I think that's very true, because me as a child, I was way worse than what I am now. I was so shy. Like, baby girl, I ain't going over there.
Yeah, we ain't going nobody else.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Like, I used to be under the table. Like, I ain't going nowhere. I don't know them people. I'm not going. Yeah. Like, I ain't play that as a child. I ain't trust nobody.
Yeah, and that's what I think. It's just Virgo's still dealing with their childhood wounds and stuff like that as they grow. So I think that it takes us longer to really fit where to own ourselves and who we are. I think as we're growing up, because we were so quiet and we didn't have a voice, because we were soft, and we're just kind-hearted people. But as we grow and we experience people and realize that we can't trust these people. People are not as as nice as we would like them to be. They're not as good and genuine as we thought they were. Then you readjust, and you grow into and you evolve into you're an evolved Virgo, and that's when we stand on business. Then you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I agree with you. I feel like it does take us long to mature as far as like finding out really about us. But as far as just being mature in general, I feel like we mature very.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we're because we're logical. We know what to do and what not to do because we're good people. we're genuinely good people. We know right from wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're normally like, Naya, and the kids in the bunch, we're the mother
of the squad.
We know what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. However, when it comes to like advocating for yourself, Virgos take a while to do that. That's why they get walked over.
Yeah.
It takes them a while to say no.
Yeah.
How about that? No.
Yeah.
And don't feel guilty for saying no. No, I don't want to do this. No, I'm not going to be your friend. No, I'm not going to be in this relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that. Yeah, I agree. That's that niceness in us. Like we don't want to hurt nobody feeling, make nobody feel bad, but at the same token, it's like we getting hurt in the process.
Right.
But I feel like once we do stand on business, they looking at us crazy. Like, oh, this ain't you. Like this ain't. It's unbelievable to them. But for the most part, Virgos be trying to not go in that space. I think. Like, cause once we go there, we there. Like it's gonna take us a minute to come back down from that.
Right.
So we try our best not to go there. But I do agree. Like we too nice. Like we too nice.
We can be until something happens.
Yeah.
Either you finally meet that one person who F you over so bad it changes you, or it's some type of event or experience or whatever. I think it'd be that one thing that you can say like this happened, and after that I was completely different. I didn't take no shit no more. I didn't let nobody get over on me, and we turn into I don't understand it's a balance, but I think the evolved one is that's where you want to be. That's where you want to grow to be. The evolved Virgo, where you'll be more sure of yourself. So that there are signs where there's people exhibiting certain things where it's like I'm gonna trust my gut, or I'm gonna go with what my brain is telling me and do that. You know what I'm saying? But it takes us a while to get there, to even trust ourselves and trust our own judgment. But once you do, that you're the evolved one.
Yeah. Once we lock into that phase, that's when it's a wrap. Like you can't play with us. You better not dare come play with us. So for the most part, I feel like us as Virgos for a while, we be like kind of like in limbo and confusion. It's like we still trying to figure ourselves out. But once we get to of really figuring ourselves out, knowing who we are, and really thoroughly loving ourselves, that's when we don't take no crap from nobody.
Yeah, and that's when Virgo was at its best. Like I was super duper nice, but I was nice to a fault. Now I'm nice with boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm nice with boundaries, and even though like we still in the process when we're grown, we still slow to trust people, but I don't think that's bad.
It's not, because you shouldn't be letting nobody just come into your life or come into your space or come into your sanctuary. Like you shouldn't just do that.
Yeah. Whereas before we trusted, trusted openly because we thought people were as good and genuine as we were. So you learn through life and experiences that a lot of people are not. And also, some people prey on the niceness of Virgos, the innocence of Virgos, and they take advantage. They take advantage because, they're so nice, they're so sweet. But again, a Virgo will have to, learn the experience and then, move into their, what's that?
They have that discernment to know who's coming in to play with you, who's coming in and really genuine with you. So,
yeah. And I mean, what do you think about Virgos bouncing back? Like, well, we trust somebody, say we trust the wrong person, we get hurt. Do we bounce back? Do we bounce back fast, or do it take us a long time? You think?
I think it might depend on like when we left. Like if we stayed through it and we was dealing with a lot of it while we was in it, and then we left, it's just like, oh, I'm straight on level up, going straight up. And then sometimes if it's just like you still in that hurt space and you still mourning and all of that, sometimes we'll go isolate for a while, and then next thing you know, we pop back out and hey y'all, like we good.
Are
we get ourselves together?
The next person a fair chance, or are we like?
I feel like with that, I think that depends on the individual. Like I know for me, I feel like I don't put a blame of what somebody else did on the next person because that's not on them.
Right.
I give everybody a fair chance. And then when you show me who you are, oh now your stuff go on you. But I mean, it's good to be cautious, yeah, but I still don't put what somebody else did on the next person.
Okay. I mean, that you're a good person.
Yeah, because some people will do that. They was like, oh, this last person hurt me, so I'm not doing this for this person. I ain't doing it. But you can miss out on somebody that could be really for you because you're, withholding certain stuff about yourself.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, that's definitely a learning experience, and Virgos tend to bounce back to having a genuine heart, but still cautious. Still cautious, still slow to trust. And to me, I think that's great. That's great to protect. That's how you protect, yourself and your heart moving forward, and learning from your past. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got burnt in this situation, and these are the signs. So let me
pay attention to the signs moving forward.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a smart thing to do. But to sum it all up, I feel like those are the reasons why we don't trust easily.
Yeah.
And people get mad at us for that and think that we mean and we just stuck up and we too good. But no, we know how people are, so we not just being extremely open with you and just letting you in. Because some people come into your life and they feel like they just, you should just be letting me in. I'm doing this, and that. I don't care what you're doing. But I need to watch you for a while before I let you up in this space.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah. We just naturally suspicious of people, naturally cautious. And I just like to think that that's because we were so not that growing up. A Virgo is just pure. They like the, textbook Virgos. They're pure, they're innocent, they're virginal. You know what I'm saying? That's normally how they paint us to be. But once they've grown and experienced life, they evolve to, I'm a little bit more darker than I was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a little bit I'm a dark Virgo. But before, when you was in your light, quote unquote, because you wasn't exposed to the negative of the world or the negativity in people. And I think in a nutshell, that's why we're slow to trust, because we've been hurt before. And that's our defense mechanism. That's to make sure that, when we leave out of the situation, we're going to try to leave as unscathed as possible, as unhurt, as unbothered as possible. I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm gonna use my discernment, and I'm gonna try to make it so that the odds are in my favor, that I don't get burnt again, basically.
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys let us know, as far as, why you would say, are you trusting of people? And if you are, let us know why. And if you are not, let us know why in the comments.
And we want to thank you guys for tuning in into another video. Thank you guys for supporting us. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And that's a wrap, y'all.